Hello all, welcome to for this session. In this session, we are going to discuss about modules. What is the importance of modules? Okay, without wasting time, let's jump into the topic. Okay, team, just let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, simple here. I just created one JavaScript, one HTML file uh, with the two JavaScript files, command prompt and code dot. Okay, so that we can understand what is the first of all, we should understand what is the problem with the normal approach, and then only we can understand what is the importance of a module. Okay, so just module is just introduced in the year 2015. The concept is introduced in 2015 as part of ES6 features. Okay, just note down the important question is like what are the ES6 features. Okay, so of course we can discuss about that later. So now just back to the topic. So here if you see, if we have two JavaScript files and I just imported that JavaScript files into this HTML file. Just imagine, I will show you what is there in a AAA.js. Okay, in the AAA.js I have defined where a is equal to 10. In triple b.js, we have defined where b is equal to 20. In the HTML file, we have imported triple a.js and triple b.js. And here I have defined another variable c. So these are different variables. This is a and this is b, and in home.html, this is c. So we know that. So what is the output of this a? It will be 10, it
10,
will be 20,
20,
and it will be
30.
30. So don't get confused that Raghu, this AAA.js is in another file. It is not part of a home.html. That's why it is not going to execute, or it will give a undefined or something. So it is as simple as you are defining these variables into this. Okay, that is equivalent. This is equivalent. This is equivalent. So whenever you feel that you have any confusion, just imagine that you have added you have written code like this and then try for an answer. So if you see, so whatever you will get, suppose if we don't separate the logic into multiple files, even though if you written everything in one script file, so your answer will be a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and c is equal to 30. So it is completely similar to this logic. So that what will happen, we can because right now it's a simple logic. That's why you can feel that, Raghu, why we need to write in a separate files. But if project is growing, so at the time it's very difficult to write everything in one script file, so that we are just splitting into multiple JavaScript files, and it will execute in the same order. So first it will execute this JavaScript file first, and then it will execute this one, and then it will execute this one. So now I'm going to ask one more question, so that we are going to understand the importance of modules, why we need to introduce the modules. Okay, are you ready? Just tell me one more time, are
Yes,
you
sir.
ready? Okay,
Yes, sir.
super,
Yes,
Yes,
super,
sir.
sir.
fantastic. If you're joining the session, the live session, means you should interact. If you're not interested to interact, okay, maybe recording is more than enough. Okay, I'm just kidding. So now what I'm doing here, where a is equal to 10, here also I'm just defining again where a is equal to 20, and here I'm just defining again with the same variable where a is equal to 30. So we don't have a variable b and c, right? So I'm just removing this. Now tell me, simple logic, please think properly before giving the answer. Okay, we have a two JavaScript files, extra JavaScript file. Here I have defined where a is equal to 10. Here I have defined where a is equal to 20, and here I have just defined where a is equal to 30. So now tell me what will be the output here. Just give me whatever you understand. Based on that, just tell me the answer.
30, sir. Ma'am.
Var 30.
30. Who said 30? I think Vishwant and
Sir, me.
So
Wait.
Sweta, because I'm not able to see your faces or something because I'm just watching the screen only, this VS Code only. Okay, anyone have any other answers? Okay, people are joining at 6:25 also. Okay, I'm very happy that you are interested, but please join by 5:35 so that at least we can justify the session. Okay, so now tell me quickly, everyone should answer.
Sir,
Everyone should
30,
answer.
sir.
30, everyone? Okay, everyone is saying 30. Everyone is saying 30. Tell me why it is 30.
Latest one is printed. I'm thinking, sir.
Okay, you're thinking that latest
Var
one.
is updated with the latest
Latest
as in.
one.
Very good. Very good. Suppose if you see, if you define any variable like this, suppose just imagine what I said. If you have a confusion, just imagine we have written code like this. We have written code like this. So if you have learned already JavaScript, you should know what will happen. What will happen? In the memory,
Variable will change.
yeah, in the memory, a value will be 10. While executing this line, yes, a value will be 10. And once you execute this line, okay, var doesn't restrict, right? Var doesn't restrict. What it will do? It will overwrite
It will
20.
update to 20.
And again, we are executing y is equal to 30. So that it will be 30.
30.
So let's see. Let's see the output. Okay, let me open in the browser and see the console. 30. Okay, super fantastic. Understood, everyone?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Is this a problem or is it okay?
Sir, it's problem.
Yes, sir, problem.
What's
Okay, just tell me how
it's
to
a
solve this
problem?
one.
Using
Why?
Using?
let our constant.
Okay,
Constant.
very good. One way to solve this is let suppose if you define any variable with let, it will throw an error, right? Okay, because let doesn't allow to create a variable with which is already existing. So this is one solution. But here the module is something different. So here, 1 minute. Okay, this is the one solution definitely. This is one solution definitely. Now I'm going to write another logic. Another logic. Okay. In AAA, I'm writing. Okay, I'm not taking a variable now. I'm just taking a function. Function greeting. Okay, greeting. So here, what I'm trying to greet console.log. Okay, welcome to SVGIE. Okay, AAA dot I define welcome to SVGIE. Again, I'm just defining same function in B. Okay, here I'm just trying. I'm saying that uh, don't join SVGIE. It's completely waste of time. It's okay. Another message is there. So now in home.html, suppose I didn't define anything here. Just tell me, can I execute this, invoke this greeting function inside home.html like this, or I need to define again in the script tag? Is it a valid syntax? సో నేను ఏ డాట్ గ్రీటింగ్ అనే ఫంక్షన్ని ఈ ఫైల్లో రాశాను. సేమ్ ఫంక్షన్ని సేమ్ నేమ్తో ఇంకొక ఫైల్లో రాశాను. బట్ నేను ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ నేను గ్రీటింగ్ అనేది ఏమి డిఫైన్ చేయట్లేదు. ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని కాల్ చేయొచ్చా?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ఎస్ ఆర్ నో?
Yes,
బబిత సైడ్
yes,
ఎస్.
sir.
వాట్ అబౌట్ రిమైనింగ్ పీపుల్?
Sir,
ఎస్.
we can define.
Because if you are able to access where a is equal to 10 here, where b is equal to 20 here, without, because it is executing, right, it will allocate the memory in the, because we have only one HTML file, right? Yes, we can access it. Fantastic. Now tell me what will be the output, whether it will say welcome to SVGIE or don't join SVGIE. It's a completely waste of time. What is the,
Don't join us here. Don't
okay,
join.
so everyone suggesting that don't join SVGIE. That's what, right, Bhavita? You're saying don't join SVGIE. I will talk with you separately. Okay, it's a, just don't join SVGIE. It's a completely waste of time. Okay, that's true actually, because we are taking 1.5 hour session to talk about a little bit topic, and we are giving training only 1 hour. That is not enough to complete the syllabus in a within time. Okay, this is perfectly right platform for the students who are studying graduation, but who completed a graduation, who have 5 to 6 years of gap after graduation. So if we provide daily 1 hour training, definitely it's not going to be sufficient. Okay, we need to improve a lot. Okay, that doesn't mean we should not SVGIE, but you should learn everything. You should learn everything. Okay, super, fantastic. So it will execute, right? But is it the right thing? Because triple A, okay, triple A, I'm saying, suppose Bhavita said, Bhavita opinion is, okay, please join SVGIE. And Raghu's opinion is, please don't join SVGIE. So we should give a respect to everyone, right? So what it is doing here, it is overriding, right? It is overriding. Suppose one greeting is there, someone has defined some message, and some other person come up with a different opinion. Okay, different opinion. So we will write some different logic in functions which we have defined in a different files. Okay, that is very important. Or we should say that we should inform to each and every developer. Suppose AAA.js file is developed by Bhavita and DDD.js file developed by, because in a big project, yeah, definitely we are going to work on different files by different persons, or same file from different persons also will happen. Suppose, yes, we should provide facility that, okay, whatever we should give an option that, suppose triple b.js, they can define a function. But if I said like this triple a triple b, maybe you will get confused. So now I'm going to give some meaningful names. So if you see, I'm just renaming those files with a emp.js. Okay, that is employee.js. Okay, or developers.js or something here. Okay, let me know. Okay, employees, rename, rename. Just defining at permanent employees, and few people will go with a contract based. For that, I'm just saying EMP contract based. Okay, we have two things. So here, suppose we have a organization, suppose some farmers friend, suppose big application we are going to work. So here, something, suppose for calculating something, whatever that, welcome, or I'm not interested. Suppose we are not welcome you, bro, like that. Okay, just for just understanding purpose, I'm saying. So here, suppose if you see, we should import. Suppose if you are building an application, definitely you are going to import these two files. One is with the employee contract employees, another one is for permanent employees, and you can greet them, right? We should greet everyone. Suppose some, but here, this employee for contract employees are working by another team, and employee of permanent employees are working by other team, but both people want this function with the same name. Now tell me what how we can handle what I'm saying. These people also saying that, okay, we are going to create a function with the same name, we will write our own logic. And this person is saying that no, we are also going with the same name, we are not going to change any name, because this is very important for us. Now tell me how to solve this problem. How to solve this
There are
problem?
two variables తీసుకొని ఆ ఫంక్షన్ అనే greeting ని దానిలో స్టోర్ చేయాలి. Reading and a function on list.
Yeah, you said right. So instead of defining like this, just store this function into another variable and then just do a let, right? That's what you're saying. Okay, we can do that one. We can do that one. Okay, I will come with the variable so that it's very easy for us. So where suppose employee name. Okay, where employee name. Otherwise, they will create some object where employee. Fine, where employee, and they're storing employees information. Okay, multiple employees, right? So that we can go with the array. Okay, employees always be multiple people. So here just try to understand the scenario, that is very important. So the first name colon, suppose Bhavita. Okay, and the last name colon, suppose Bhavita K, suppose, and salary. Bhavita, tell me how much salary do you require quickly.
Nothing, sir. No need.
No need. Okay, so but still I'm giving 50,000 per month. Okay, don't say like that. If you say I don't need salary, people ask that, okay, just work completely free for 2 years and we will give some experience certificate. Don't work free. Okay, if you want to share your knowledge, yes, you can share your knowledge with free of cost, but don't work anywhere in the world with free of cost without taking money. Okay, that means you are not giving respect to your work. Okay, fine, that's a different topic. So here, but knowledge sharing, definitely you can do it. You will get some good things from God. uh, Bhavita, and suppose okay, other names, Bhargavi, so L Bhargavi, some, and Pawan. A lot of people are there. So employees, because this file is also for employees, and this file is also for employees, right? So we are dealing with employee details. Employee details. Employee details. So here, like Pawan is there, and version is there. Okay, don't worry, Pawan and version. I'm just mentioning in a contract based. So don't worry. Okay, this is employee. So Bhavita said, okay, Raghu, instead of using a var, you can go with a constant. Okay, let me try to log the details of console.log employee. Console.log employee. Okay. Now tell me what will happen. What will be the output of employee here? Can you guess? Okay, maybe I need to show again. So this is a permanent employees. This is the contract employees. And if you load first, if you load permanent employees and later, so it will override it will override the details of contract people, right, with the same variable. So we will get the output of only one people, that is Bhavita and Bhargavi, and Pawan and Varshan's jobs are gone. Those details are gone from the memory. Is it good? Is it good? So you said, okay, you said, Raghu, instead of that, just go with the constant. Okay, that's a very good suggestion. Instead of that, we can go with the constant. So what will happen? Just can anyone tell me what will happen now? What will be the output now? Whether it will print employee details of from contracts or from permanent, or it will throw an error.
Contract ones will
From
get
contract, next
printed.
error is
Okay. So while executing contract itself, it will throw an error. Okay, don't worry. When it is giving error, whether what will got what we will see, definitely it will throw an error, and you will see what it is, error at employee permanent.js. So it will permanent.js, because whenever you're executing this time, at the time there is no variable in the memory with the name called employee, so that it will create first. We are loading this one, right? So it will create. Okay, it will create and it will be, the information is available in the memory. But here, whenever you are trying to execute this one again, so because already one variable with the same name employee as there in the memory, so that if whenever you try to allocate memory with the same name, definitely it will throw an error because it's a constant. You can't reinitialize the value for constant, or you can't use same variable name again. Okay, but this is okay, fine, whatever, no problem. But here it is showing error. But here, these people are saying that at any cost we are not going to change the name. At any cost we are not going to change the name. So how to solve this problem? Because these people,
Let n const.
okay, already
Let
we
n
have used
const.
let and constant, right? Already
No,
we are using let and
both the
constant.
const.
If you use constant, it is throwing error. If you don't use a constant, if you go with a var, what will happen? It is overriding. Here, application is crashing. Understood my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you see, if you define a variable or a function with the same name in two files, okay, if you use a var, one we will face one problem because this file this file is going to override the variables and functions which are defined in the previous JavaScript file. That is another problem. So to solve that, we tried with a let and constant. But here we are getting another problem, right? We are facing another problem. It is not the solution. It is just leading for another problem. How to solve this problem? How to solve this
సార్
problem?
ఒక వేరియబుల్ డిక్లేర్ చేసి ఎంప్లాయీని కాల్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే ఓకే ఫైన్. వేరియబుల్ ని డిక్లేర్ చేసి ఎంప్లాయ్ ని ఎక్కడ
ఎంప్లాయీ
ఎక్కడ డిక్లేర్ చేయాలి వేరియబుల్ ని?
సార్ ఫస్ట్ లోనే మనం ఫంక్షన్ గ్రీటింగ్ రాసినప్పుడు ఇది మొత్తం ఎలిమినేట్ చేసి జనరల్ గా బి ఈక్వల్ టు గ్రీటింగ్ అని అలా కాల్ చేద్దాం సార్.
So what you're saying, this function you're saying, suppose
సార్ ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు గ్రీటింగ్
constant a is equal to,
గ్రీటింగ్
okay, this function definition.
కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ ఏ
Okay, console.log of
ఏ
a. This is you are just storing some function definition into variable and you are calling that a into that. Okay, don't worry, it's not the right thing. So we are going another direction. Don't worry. So what is the solution? What is the solution? What is the title of this today's session?
Modules.
Module.
What it is?
NPM title.
What it is?
Module.
Yes, the topic is a module. So we are facing this problem. Okay, you say that just create another variable, whatever it is. If you create another variable with another names, end of the day, if you declare a variables, two variables or two functions with the same name in different files, okay, it is going to be a problem, right? Whether you will go with a
So
var or tell me.
actually, in Java, as Bhavita said, means we can create variables, for example, A and B, and in the same way, A equal to object dot greeting and B equal to object means we'll create an object and object dot greeting, then it will get printed in two different ways. So here there is no scenario, Nasir, in that way.
Okay, okay, you're saying that in Java you have some
Uh,
other
సో
alternative.
జావాలో ఫస్ట్ అంటే మెయిన్లో ఎలా తీసుకుంటామంటే ఒకవేళ టూ ఫంక్షన్స్ సేమ్ తీసుకుంటే
Okay.
ఏ అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ స్ట్రింగ్ ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డాట్ గ్రీటింగ్ అనుకోండి, అలా తీసుకుంటాం కదా, అందుకని
Okay, okay,
అంటే
fine.
రిటర్న్ టైప్ని బట్టి అలా తీసుకుంటాం కదా. సో ఇక్కడ అలాంటి కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏమి ఉండదా అని అడుగుతున్నాను.
లేదు. First of all, okay, I need to understand first how you have written in Java. So just write that code and send it to me. Okay, I will cross check.
యా
Okay, so
యా
that
ఓకే
I can explain clearly. So, but here in JavaScript, there is no concept similar to that what you have in Java or C#.NET. Okay, in JavaScript we have many problems. Not only this problem, we have many problems because JavaScript was introduced just to help the some execute some code in the browser initial days, and from 1995 to 2008 no one bothered about the JavaScript because of less popularity or less usage of JavaScript, so no one has invested their time or money in JavaScript. So later, once we got Node.js and AngularJS, and everyone started investing money, and a lot of improvements are there. Okay, we are going to talk about that. We have another super power is there, that is called TypeScript. Okay, we are going to talk those things. But here the most important thing is, okay, JavaScript team, like who are maintaining this JavaScript code base and everything, they come up with a solution. They come up with a solution. What is that solution? That is called a module. Okay, okay. Tell me, can anyone tell me with the definition called module? Can you guess what is a module naturally? Okay, fine, no problem. Do you need a break or shall we continue? Anyone? Do you need a break?
Yes, sir.
Continue, sir.
No need continue.
Continue.
Continue, sir.
Okay, fine. How many of you have water? Taken water. ఎంతమంది మార్నింగ్ లేవగానే వాటర్ తాగారు? ఓకే, సో క్లాస్ జాయిన్ అయినప్పుడు అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక గ్లాస్ వాటర్ పెట్టుకోండి. సో కంటిన్యూస్లీ యూఆర్ సిట్టింగ్ ఫర్ మోర్ దెన్ 1 hour or sometimes, so it's better to take some water. Okay, so maybe our body don't give a signal that take water or something, but we should give some water too. It's a good habit. Okay, no problem. Now we are going to talk about a modular system. That means, yes, even though, okay, yeah, these two people are saying that we are not going to compromise, I need a same name. These people are saying that yes, I need a same name, I'm not going to compromise at any cost. So these are the brothers, right? Normally brothers don't compromise once they got married. Before marriage they are very good, but I don't know what will happen after marriage. Every brothers, 90% of the brothers will become enemies, right? Naturally, from Mahabharat, right? Those are brothers. Ravana, like, sorry, Duryodhana family and uh, Pandava's family, those are brothers actually. They are very good brothers. But after many reasons, okay, not the marriage or many reasons, I don't know what will happen. They will become enemies. So these people are not compromising at any cost. Okay, we need a same name. So don't worry, because for every problem we have a solution in the world. Okay, so they have introduced a new concept called modules in JavaScript. Okay, we just go to W3 schools. Okay, it will give a simple explanation. W3 schools, JavaScript modules. Okay, this is introduced in 2015. Okay, before that we don't have a concept called module. So now, if you see, what you need to do, simply you should mention that wherever, because you have importing all these files into one HTML file. Now what we need to do, just put script type is equal to module. Okay, this is the first step. Understood everyone? What we need to do, just mention that. Okay, so that browser will understand whenever you load this file in a browser understand that, okay, this Raghu understood what is module. He is trying to solve the problem with this two brothers or friends, whatever it is. Okay, even though they are using the same name, we should allow them to use that. But how it is possible? Now if you see, now tell me, what will be the output here and what will be the output here. So I'm just, okay, let me go with a simple one. Okay, if it will be confusing, definitely. I will go with the simple one. Okay, where a is equal to 10. What I'm doing, where a is equal to 10. Here, where a is equal to 20. Simple. In home.html, I'm going to try to log where a value, and there is no greeting. We don't need to break our head. So now tell me, what is the answer? What is the output here? If you give a right answer, I will give one chocolate to you. 10 rupees chocolate. Tell me quickly. First of all, are you there or not? Hello, 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 hello. Okay,
Yes, sir. I'm there.
okay, fine. Okay, very good. Bhavita said some module consists of some code that is used again. Okay, very good. Okay, now tell me. Just guess it, man. Guess it. Guess it. What will be the output? Okay, suppose if I remove this. Now tell me what will be the output? What is the output? Here var is equal to 10,
The, var is equal to
20.
10.
20.
20,
20.
20. Now you know the answer. But if I mention type is equal to module. Okay, if I give a proper spelling. I hope I have given a proper spelling. Okay, just guess it. Guess it. I'm saying guess it. If
Maybe
you
10 and 20, sir.
Maybe
okay,
2020.
mid 10,
20.
20. How it is possible?
10
Tell me.
and 20.
How
10
it
and
will
20.
possible? Console.log means it will understand that we solved the problem, so that even though if you ask console.log one time, it will print 10 and 20. Is it really possible?
Then
No, sir.
10, sir,
Actually,
10,
only
10, 10 will get
it will,
printed.
Sir, tell me.
only it will print only the 10.
10.
Okay, it will print only 10 because a is equal to 10. This is 20. So, okay, okay. I understood. Because once you put a module, it is not going to override so that it doesn't bother about these people, right? That's what your idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Let's see if we got the same output as we expected. How we can call JavaScript is the toughest programming language. What is output?
20.
20. But what is the use of using module? What is the use of module? Okay, still it is overriding, right? But if you see, we should not use a variable like this. Okay, first of all, even this is surprising for me. Okay, without exporting this value, how it is coming? Should export these values. I think I did some mistake or something. Okay, let me. I think I think we need to add this to all the script files because it should not print output. I'm expecting it should give a error. Ah, Hamaya, we got the error. Okay, I did some mistake. Sorry for that. So if not only for this type is equal to module for this script tag. So what we need to do, you should mention type is equal to module for each and every file. So now can you guess what why it is throwing error? Why it is throwing error? Guess it with a common sense because why we have introduced the module? Why we are introducing new module system? Why we are introducing new module system? Because we should avoid overriding and we should avoid the confusion between because we can give a chance that okay you can use employee you can use any variable name uh, if that is there in this file or this file. Even if you create 100 javascript files, in 100 javascript files also you can declare a variable with a and you can give any value. We don't have any problem. Now what is happening now, this is completely private, so because you can't access a because it doesn't find a anywhere. Because if you mention if you mention that a value is okay, okay, 1 minute, it is showing another problem. Okay, just can anyone read out this one? What is this? Okay, this is what
Access to
we are
script.
yeah, okay, this is another issue and this is another issue. Yeah, so first we can understand the first issue. Tell me what it is. Read out.
Access to script at a file from origin null has been blocked by CORS policy.
Okay, very good. Fine, fine. Okay, CORS policy. Just note down this one. This is the most toughest thing for developers to solve these problems. Okay, this is CORS policy because this is saying that access issue. Okay, same origin or cross origin. Okay, a lot of things, concepts are there. Right now we're not going to enter into that. We can learn all these things when we learn the backend. So but here what it is saying now, it is considering that this file is coming from some other place, this file is coming from other place, because what we said it's a module. That means there is no relation between this one and this one. I'm going to treat this file separately, I'm going to treat this file separately. So that's why browser thinking that, okay, these are because previously browser know that these two are brothers. Right now browser can't understand whether they are brothers or like a friends or enemies. It can't understand because what we did type is equal to module. That means there is no relation between, direct relation between any file to any other JavaScript file in this world. If you just mention type is equal to module. Okay, right now if you want to solve this one for quickly, so what we need to do, because in a Visual Studio Code you need to install live server. Okay, extensions. If you go to, okay, how many of you have a VS Code? Okay, here just if you go view and extensions. Okay, extensions, you will find this search bar. I will tell you what is the importance of this, all these things, a lot of things we are going to learn. Okay, we can't learn everything in a single day. So but here just type live server. Okay, you will get a live server. Okay, already I have installed. So if you didn't install, please install it. Okay, once you install, you will see that, okay, it is disabled. Suppose if you see, if you don't install that one, it will show that the button title is like a install. Because if you already installed and it is show disable, disable means it's already installed in your computer. If you want to disable it, so or uninstall it. So we have a live server. Okay, what is a live server, what is a server, and all those things we are going to learn. Don't worry, because what it is saying, okay, if you try to use this modular system, browser is not able to understand that whether they are coming from a same family, or whether they are friends, or whether they are enemies. We don't know, right? So without understanding about their um, background, I can't load those files. That's a problem for us. Okay, so here simply just click on HTML file, right click in that and open with a live server. Just click on that one. Okay, if you just run open with the live server, okay, it will open the file in. Now if you see, previously this one is, we are loading from file system, right? You will see C users Raghu desktop or something. That means you are accessing the HTML file from the file system. At the time browser can't understand whether these are coming from a same origin or not, because if you are using Amazon, it should know that. Suppose if you see, if you just open Amazon, if you open Amazon, so just right click and open in another tab. Okay, it doesn't show any error because browser understand that this information and this information are coming from a same Amazon server. Understood what I'm saying? Okay, there is no problem with the cross origin. Cross origin means, suppose this file is coming from Amazon and this information is coming from Flipkart, that is a cross origin, right? Because one information is coming from Amazon, that is a different application, and one information, if it is you are trying to retrieve from a Flipkart server, then it will be a problem. So definitely it will throw an error. Cross origin. So here also, okay, if you load this directly, it is clearly saying that it is not able to understand that those are coming from the same family, same server. But here, if you run this HTML file with a server, what will happen now? Server means server holds this HTML file, employee dot file, this file at the same place, and it will serve from the same place. Now if you see, where is our file, so at least you can't see any error, hopefully. Okay, you can't see any error, and if you do go to the console, you will get some other errors or something. Okay, but we solved this problem. So if you see, we solved cross origin problems. Understood everyone, or do you have any confusion or questions here? Tell me, understood or not? No, you didn't understand. Just tell me at least, understood or not?
No, sir.
No, okay, don't worry. Okay, I will cover that in a separate session. Okay, tomorrow we can talk about it. Okay, but I will explain in Telugu at least one more time. Hopefully you will understand. సో ఏం లేదు, ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ఫైల్ ఉంది కదా. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి, ఇది ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్ కదా, ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్ హోమ్ డాట్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్. సో ఇప్పుడు జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ఫైల్ ఇంకొకటి ఏముంటుంది ఇక్కడ, ఏఏ డాట్ జేఎస్ అండ్ బీబీబీ డాట్ జేఎస్. అయితే ఇక్కడ ఈ బ్రౌజర్ అనేది ఇప్పుడు ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు మాడ్యూల్ అని మెన్షన్ చేస్తారో అప్పుడు అది ఈ ఈ ఫైల్ని ఆ ఫైల్ని సపరేట్గా చూస్తుంది. అది రెండు ఒకే దగ్గర నుంచి వస్తుంది అన్న విషయం దానికి అర్థం కాదు. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, మనకేంటి ఇక్కడే ఉంది కదా, ఈ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ అనే ఫోల్డర్లోనే ఈ ఎంప్లాయీ సి డాట్ జేఎస్ ఉంది, ఎంప్లాయీ పి డాట్ జేఎస్ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ఫైల్ ఉంది. బట్ స్టిల్ బ్రౌజర్కి అర్థం అవ్వట్లేదు, అవి మూడు ఒకే ఫోల్డర్ నుంచి వచ్చాయి కాబట్టి మనం వాటిని యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు అన్న సంగతి దానికి తెలియట్లేదు. సో అదే మీరు ఒక సర్వర్ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం, లైవ్ సర్వర్ అంటే ఏం చేస్తుంది, అది ఒక సర్వర్ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది. సర్వర్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అది బ్రౌజర్కి చెప్తుంది, ఓకే యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ టు వరీ అబౌట్ దాట్. ఓకే, ఇంటర్నల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్ దాట్. ఓకే, అదేం చెప్తుంది, ఈ ఫైలు ఈ ఫైలు ఈ ఫైలు ఈ మూడు ఫైల్స్ ఒకే ఫోల్డర్ నుంచి వస్తున్నాయి, ఆ మూడింటిని నేనే సర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి నువ్వు వరీ అవ్వద్దని చెప్తుంది బ్రౌజర్కి. అండర్స్టూడ్ దిస్ పాయింట్ అట్లీస్ట్?
ఎస్ సార్.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, ఏమవుతుంది, ఈ ముగ్గురు సపోజ్ సింపుల్ ఏంటంటే వేరే ఒక పర్సన్ ఉన్నాడు, మీరు ఇలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్స్ ఎప్పుడు జరుగుతాయి బయట. ఓకే, మీరు పెళ్ళికి వెళ్ళారనుకోండి, నార్మల్గా ఎప్పుడైనా పెళ్ళికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఆ పెళ్ళిలో ఇన్వైట్ చేసే వాళ్ళు మనం గుర్తుపట్టలేదు అనుకోండి, మనం చెప్తుంటాం నో 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 ఇతను మా ఫ్రెండే అని చెప్తామా? జరుగుతుంది అలా, రైట్? సమ్మన్ విల్ సే దట్ ఓకే ఇతను మా ఫ్రెండే మీరు అని చెప్తుంటాం కొన్ని సందర్భాల్లో. దట్ మీన్స్ సమ్వన్ సే దట్ ఓకే వీఆర్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ అ సేమ్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఆర్ వీఆర్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ సేమ్ గ్రూప్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్. ఓకే, రైట్ నౌ జస్ట్ ఓకే, understood or not, at least what which I explained in Telugu? Okay, got it right?
ఎస్ సార్.
Yes,
Simple
sir.
explanation. So that means the server will tell that because it is coming from a same server, so that server will inform to the browser that okay I am serving these files from the same place. You don't need to worry about that whether this file is coming from Amazon, whether it is file coming from a Flipkart or something. You don't need to worry about that. I will serve in a secure way. Don't worry about that. Okay, fine. So now it's actual problem. Okay, modular system. This is another problem, cross origin. What is that? CORS problem. Okay, the definition is cross origin problems. With another proper definition, I will explain later. So here, okay, fine. We are serving this file from a server. So whenever you see server means it will give some URL. Okay. So what it is? So just copy. I will put in the notepad. So if you see, what is the URL of this file? http://127.0.1.:5500. Okay, but previously this file, what it is, okay, where is that file, what it is, the path is file go to C drive user something, because here this is not a server, and if you see, and hopefully now you will get some understanding. So if you see Amazon, so if you just copy this one and try to compare, you will find some beautiful information. Okay, are you able to find some similarities between these things? What it is? Listen, what it is?
HTTP.
So here also one file is there, that is index.html. Yes, it is loading index.html. Amazon also. Okay, Amazon. Because if you create a file with index.html, you don't need to mention that file name. Okay, we can do that one as well. Don't worry, we have enough time in the world. Don't think that Raghu just explain only the thing which is required for interviews only. Okay, Everything is important. So index.html. Okay, what I'm doing previously, if it is home.html, you should mention the file name also. You should mention the file name also. Now, suppose if you have a, if you just define, but you should maintain only one index.html in one folder. Okay, we can talk about that. So now, if you run this one again with the live server. So if you see, it is index.html, right? So now what I'm doing, without index.html file also, it will work. Okay, the proof is we should add one h1 tag, h1 hello. Okay, so just see, are you able to see? Understood? That means here Amazon dot, here also, if you have index.html, you no need to mention the file name. Got it? So now you should understand what is the meaning of this www.amazon.in. What is the meaning of this? Here it is showing a numbers, it is showing a cleared a domain, right? This is the domain, www.amazon.in, www.google.in, www.flipkart.in. So yes, even okay, with some configuration, we also can give some URL for this. Okay, we can do that. We can serve, because you should, if you purchase some domain, if you upload this file into a GitHub or any cloud platform, and if you purchase the domain that, okay, in future, in near future, we are going to purchase a domain like www.svgi.com. Bhavita just implemented one project, right, for SVGI, Bhavita and team. So for that, the URL is different. Okay, it's showing like GitHub or something. But in future, what we are going to do, www.svgie.com. So here also they have configured in the internet, so both some servers. Okay, whenever you try www.amazon.in, it will hit some server with some IP address. This is the IP address of my machine. This is my IP address of my machine. Don't try to hack my machine. Okay, if you know hacking, okay, because I'm just giving the number, IP number, so you should not give IP numbers to others. Okay, fine. Here also maybe it's 128.0.0.1, and it is serving the port number. This is the port number. Of course, we are going to learn all these things in coming days, like 3000 port number, something. So this is okay. Whenever you hit this one, whenever you hit this one, okay, in the internet, it will search for this one. Okay, they will map. Okay, whenever you try www.amazon.com, it will try to hit this server. Whenever you try to hit svgi.com, at the time it will suppose if I configure everything my computer as a server, then, and if you publish through internet, so definitely if you try to get www.svgi.com, it will hit this one. Okay, understood everyone, at least some extent what it is? That is the domain. Okay, of course, these are the complex things. It will take some time. At least you understand the fundamentals, at least what I'm talking. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. But actual topic for us is to understand what is a module. But we have learned a lot of things. You will realize that those are very, very important and very soon. So, okay, home.html file is not there. That's why it is saying 404 error. That is not found. Okay, this is another important thing. So here, where is our Amazon? So this is Amazon. So it is showing. So just our thing is we need to check what is the value of 10. We need to see what is the value of 10. That's what our requirement, right? So if you see, just right click, inspect, and now you will get one clear message. What it is? Can anyone tell me? What is this message? Read out. Tell me. What is it? Maybe already you are tired. No one is. What is the error message here? Are you able to see my screen?
It's not.
Tell me what it is.
Uncaught reference.
Uh,
Uncaught reference.
okay, I'm not asking the reason. I'm just asking to read out. Okay, it is uncaught reference error. A is not defined. He's saying that A is not defined because if you mention it as a module, okay, it doesn't know about a variable. It doesn't know about another variable. It doesn't know what is happening in that module. What you have written in that JavaScript file, it is not going to execute. That means it's clearly saying that console.log a. I don't know who is this. Who's the hell is this a? It is not giving 10. It is not giving either 10 or it is not giving either 20. At least previously it is at least showing some value, right? But now it is saying that I don't know who is a. Yes, but how to use that variable? How to use that variable? So with the help of modular system, that means here this JavaScript file is separate. This JavaScript file has separate. So if you want to access this variable, first you should export that variable from this file and this, and you should import it with a proper way. Okay, because you can't access directly what you have written in empp.js or empc.js. If you see, you can't access it because it is not able to find that variable in the memory, because those are secured, those are private. Now these are private. Okay, now, so if you don't use a modular system, these are public, no anyone can, because in the index.html file you can access those variables directly. Now with a modular system, you are giving a high security for each and every JavaScript file. Okay, without taking permission from empp.js, you can't access that variable or function, anything. Without taking permission from this file, you can't access any variable or a function inside this. Okay, here I'm not going to stretch too much, we can discuss tomorrow, but I will show you how to export and import quickly, and we can continue the thing tomorrow. So how to export it? Simple. Export a value. Okay, what I'm doing, export a. Don't worry, we can export with a default or without default. A lot of things are there, we are going to learn tomorrow. Export. Here also a. Again we are exporting with the same name. Again we are exporting with the same name. So here, but while importing, suppose if you see how to import, this is the syntax. Import a from, what is the file name? Why it is not showing that? So empc.js, c.js, and again you can import another variable. Import again a from, suppose if you have a same variable name, if you have a same variable name, let's see if I do some syntax mistakes. Okay, so now boom. Okay, what we are doing without script type. Okay, you just mention, you can define one JavaScript, one script file here, and you can import whatever it is required from other places. But here also again a same problem. Let me see. So if you see, if you run here, you are importing with the same name. You are importing with the same name, of course. Okay, this model, because it is private, and now with the permission you are able to import it. But still again the same problem, because here also we have a two variables with the same name. Again the same problem, because a lot of problems are there. Again if you see, but here we got a different error. Identifier a has already been declared. Okay, in a few minutes back it is showing uncaught reference error. That means he's not able to access it. That's why I'm saying error messages are very important. That's why I'm asking you to read out. So that error is different, this error is different. Uncaught reference error means, okay, there is no value called a in the memory. Here here it is saying that a is already been declared and you are trying to declare again. Okay, but we came to again the same problem. So because if you define two variables with a let, it will throw an error, right? That's what Babita said. Okay, just define Raghu with a let, so it will solve the problem. But again we came to the same point. But how to solve the problem? So simple. So here there is a facility that you can give a alias name a as, Okay, that is contract A, because you are taking from a contract people. Here you can give a alias name that this is contract permanent. Okay, permanent A something. Okay, we can go with a meaningful functions. And then, so if you see now, you can call this as, if you want to use variable A from permanent positions means just a PA, and contract, sorry, this is a CA because this file extension is CA. Okay, fine. So CA, and now you can access both the things whatever you required. You can give a alias names. Alias name means pet names. Suppose, you can I think you know, right? Suppose we can call everyone, like suppose Pavan Kal, suppose Raghavendra, my full name is Raghavendra, but you can call me at Raghu. That is alias name. So 1020, or you can call me as Raghav. So now if you see, the problem solved. Problem solved. So clearly we know that this CA is coming from a employee c.js, and PA is coming from this one. So if you want to use this, just import it and give a, if you facing that even this person has declared with the same name, this person has declared with the same name. Now if you see, even you go with a constant or something, we don't have any problem. We don't have any problem, because it is treating separately. It is not going to override. It is not going to override here anything. So this is separate and this is separate. Those are completely private, and you are importing here in this fashion. And if you face the same problem again, suppose if two JavaScript files are using declared some variable with the same name, and you can solve that problem with alias names. Okay, now tell me, understood or not?
Sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're telling like, yes, sir, yes, sir. You lost the energy. Okay, don't worry. I can understand your problems. Okay, from today onwards, suppose if I explain 1 hour, minimum you should do practice 1 hour, because we have discussed many things. You should open your computer and you should watch the video again. If you miss any point, if you remember, directly go on, do things. At the same time, if you are getting any problem, if you're not able to understand, please connect with your friends and discuss. Still you have any problem, definitely I will explain tomorrow. And if you postpone the practice now, I'm saying, so 90% of 90% the reason behind that engineering students are not able to get a job means, the first problem is they don't attend the sessions regularly. The second problem is they don't practice on the same day. This is very, very important. Everyone is intelligent. I'm saying everyone is intelligent. Everyone have a good capability. Maybe 10% difference from one student to other student. Okay, when it comes to the programming. Okay, if you suppose if Raghu is there, Raghu is not a good student at a school. First, if I want to understand programming, maybe I need to do hard work for 3 4 hours extra than Pawan or Vishwan. Okay, but anyone can get a job. The biggest problem is, so if the session start at 5:35, if you join at 5:40 or 6 o'clock, you will lose some information. You can't understand the session, and if you don't practice today's session, you can't understand anything in the next session. Okay, today at least I've just explained in detail with a very slow actually. So once everyone come into one good pace of learning, so we can go with some good speed. Okay, understood everyone? Are you going to do practice who are watching this video? Please, if you want to learn, watch this at any time in the day. Please practice on the same day. Okay, if you don't practice, at least it depends on recordings slowly, but don't skip any video. So everything in a sequential, and everything has interconnection, so that you will understand. Okay, thank you, and see you tomorrow again. And tomorrow, everyone should, I will check everyone's mission computer. You should share your screen and show it to me. If you're not interested to do practice, don't join the session, I don't have any problem. Please watch the recordings. If the students who are watching recordings, I don't ask any question to them. I don't check their computers. But if you want to learn with a live training, you should show it to me tomorrow. I'm saying it very seriously. Initially, I will give some time to reach, suppose to change your mindset for initial 1 week or 15 days. But after that, really, I'm going to be very strict. If you don't submit the previous day's thing, definitely I'm not going to allow you to join the live training and you can watch the recordings, because this is very important, because we have done many mistakes in our learning process from nursery to engineering. If we still do the same mistake, and no one can save us, even God also can't save us. If you go to Tirupati 100 times, God also can't save you. Okay, I hope you guys understood. Okay, now tell me, are you ready to practice every day? Yes or no? Very good.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very good. Please do practice and trust JavaScript. Learn JavaScript perfectly. I'm saying you will, 90% of your problems in your life is going to be solved. So many problems with the financial things, right? If you got a job at the right time, minimum 80% of the problems will solve. Remaining 20% with a common sense. Okay. 90% of people in the world don't have a common sense. That's why we are into many problems that we can't solve. To solve that problem, we need to ask Gurujis or something. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. Okay, we are okay. Sorry, guys. It's 7:20. So at least from today, tomorrow onwards, it's a strict 5:30 to 6:30 only. I'm not going to extend even 10 minutes also. Please be joined by 5:35. Okay. Thank you and see you tomorrow again. Bye bye.